Okay, I like to start this video off by saying the sole purpose for my videos are to be examples of how you can assert and exercise your rights. Nothing more, nothing less. I don't set out to go find the police and have them pull me over. I avoid all police conflict by any cost. That's not my not at all my purpose. The the thing with me and Officer Johnson, unfortunately, I can only give you my side. I'd love to be able to sit down and hash it out, deal with it, whatever the case may be. But I'm a grown man. As far as where I'm standing, I do not like to get pulled over for things I didn't do. I don't like getting pulled over at all, but I understand the police have a job to do. And if I'm speeding, go ahead. You can pull me over. If I'm doing something wrong, do your job. We need police. As far as where I stand on police, I do not hate the police. We need police. Just like I said, I have clients who are cops. I have friends who are cops, and they're as far as I know, they're good guys. And they see the stuff in these videos, and they're pretty disgusted in what they see. I have no control over what these cops do. I don't make them do wrong when they pull me over. I have no control over that. Some people think it's rude and disrespectful that I don't answer the cops' questions. I don't do it for a lot of reasons. In one of my videos, I had just left a bar, and it was a video where I didn't say a word, and the cop, there are people who are like, hey, why didn't you say this and why didn't you say that? If I told the cop I was leaving a bar, I would have gave this man probable cause to think I had been drinking. It's just that simple. It's not my job to produce the evidence that would get me harassed or have me pulled over longer or even arrested. It is not my job to do so. I'm just a person who found out, just learned about my rights and learned to assert them and record it. That's simply all I've done. I thank everyone for the support. I thank the haters too. I got to. You guys keep the video relevant. I never thought these videos would get as much hype as they did, and I never thought I'd be called a nigga as much either. But there's a lot of that going on. I do ask that everyone take the time to watch the full video before commenting. Some of the comments, I'm like, did this guy watch this at all? Like, I really get curious about that. But we all gotta understand that our opinions are based off of our experiences. You can't be mad that there's some people who get pulled over or never get pulled over, and they feel a certain way about me getting pulled over. They don't understand. They don't go through what I go through. If you Google Rolando Bass, I got jumped by you'll see it come up. I got jumped by Montgomery County Police Department back in 2007. It was live on Eyewitness 9 News. I think right in front of my grandmother's burning house, I somehow managed to get jumped by the police. I have different experiences that lead me to act a certain type of way, and I think I do good for what I have gone through. And like I said, I don't even hate cops. Cops are people, you know what I mean? People, they're good and bad people, like I've said before. But what I do for a living and how successful I am has nothing to do with anything, because they're about asserting your rights. I do make decent money. I'm a single parent. I have sole custody of my son. I have 2 little girls too. I'm not on child support, and I don't receive any help from the state. That's pretty much in a nutshell. If you want to know anything more about me, you can check my Instagram. I'm pretty active on Snapchat. And I welcome all comments and conversations about this stuff. I have no problem with it all. You can contact me even on Facebook. Just type in my name, it pops up. Just send a comment so I know who you are. I don't accept any friend request. I do stand-up comedy, so my inbox gets like flooded sometimes, especially after a show. But you can contact me. You can find me on Instagram at Row100Proof. That's RO100PROOF. That's Row100Proof on Instagram and Snapchat. Facebook, if you have any questions, I'll be putting together some other videos pretty soon about asserting your and exercising and flexing your rights, however you want to call it. And stay tuned, and thanks a lot for watching. If you're not bold enough to, you know what I mean, to get pulled over and assert your rights yourself, you're doing a lot just by sharing the video, just by sharing the information. If we all got pulled over and just didn't say anything, the cops would stop asking questions. And come on, dude, can you please just pass me so I can get? Thank you, sir. Well, cops would just almost walk up to our cars with a citation and just keep it moving. We fight it out in court. I don't prompt anyone to argue with the police. I don't prompt anyone to insult or disrespect any man for that reason. But I do prompt you to exercise your rights. The word disrespect comes into play so much. I was told by a sergeant that I'm antagonizing him by exercising my rights, which is like a slap in the face. You took an oath to protect my rights. How am I antagonizing you by using them? It makes no sense. But I don't know, man. Everyone, I don't think you should have much to say about the whole police and police violence thing unless you have a solution. My only solution to that issue would be every cop out of the academy, as soon as they find a department, they live in low-income housing, and you let the cop live there for free. You throw the cop smack in the hood and let them live there for free. The bonus is that cop doesn't have to pay rent for a while, for a year. The neighborhood has police presence, so it should lower crime, and that cop is going to learn how to deal with people in low-income areas. If he's not from one, he's going to learn. Let's say Montgomery County, Maryland, for example. There's Damascus, Maryland. There's a shit ton of cops that live in this area. But you take a kid who grew up there and has lived there his whole life, and you put him in an area like Tacoma Park or Silver Spring, Maryland, which is right on the DC and PG County borderline, where crime is a lot higher. They're dealing with people that they've never dealt with in their life. You can't train someone for that. Experience is experience. You know what I mean? And I think that would be a proper solution for that. And someone also prompted me to touch on the whole Black Lives Matter thing. Come on, buddy. Someone prompted me to touch on the whole Black Lives Matter thing. And all I can say about the Black Lives Matter thing, Black Lives Matter is what was formed to basically fight against police injustice amongst black people. Like, I mean, just the shootings and cops getting off when there's a video of this guy shooting an unarmed man. They're there for that. I don't really get into the politics of this shit too much. I'm just a dude who records myself exercising my rights. But people spin the title of it. Black Lives Matter. All lives matter. You guys are retarded. How can only Black Lives Matter? This group is racist. No, it's just their point, and that's just the name. They picked the name that you can, you know what I mean, you can twist up in a bunch of different ways. Am I a part of it? No. I don't even know enough about it to say whether I agree with them or not. But there isn't a time where I'm watching the videos that I see of people getting their rights violated, white and black, where I'm just like, it's scary, man. This stuff can strike at any time, at any moment. You know what I mean? I've like spent a lot of money to make sure things get recorded and they get saved. You know what I mean? Just hoping that this type of stuff doesn't happen. But like I said, man, thanks for all y'all support. For those who support it, big ups to the cops who have shown their support. You know, I know they might get a little shit from the people they work with about it, but I'm going to keep recording. I'm going to keep doing my thing. To the haters, thank you too. Like I said, y'all help push the video. You guys definitely help push the information. And as far as all the I don't know, man. I get a lot of shit for not answering the cops' questions, and there's a really, really good reason. Let me pull over and let this. There's a really, really good reason why I do that. I mean, just watch the videos. FlexYourRights.com. Read this information. There are apps that will teach you this stuff. How to conduct yourself when pulled over. How to communicate with the police. There is a blueprint for it. Not to say that it's guaranteed to work, but there is a blueprint for it. I've seen people get snatched out of their cars on YouTube doing the same shit I've done. You know what I mean? If you assert your rights, you hope for the best and prepare for the worst, honestly. And there's really, really nothing more you can do about it. And keep a clean car. If you smoke weed, be smart about transporting it. And so forth. It's really that simple. Like I said, I'll keep recording and you guys keep watching. Thanks again for your support.